It's $60 or something like that. And, and they appreciated that from me. But then I was in, so then we went to this town called Atmore, Alabama. And they left me there. So I was stuck by myself at the gas station, and I got arrested. And then they took me to jail in Atmore, and in Atmore, Alabama, they'd lock you up all by yourself, and all they feed you is Popeye's chicken every day, and you're not allowed out. There's no like general population. There's no going outside or nothing like that. And they did that to me, and and they kept me in there for about 10 days, and then I got out, and I went back to the same fucking gas station where I got arrested at, doing the same shit, and they arrested me again, and they just gave me 2 more days, but then they told me that the magistrate, which is basically like the clerk of court, he told me that they dropped all my charges. So that's not bad, It's all right. I feel like I got blessings,
Train hopping's a rough life.
Yeah, it's not that easy,
How long have you been doing it?
I just learned how to hop trains about a couple years ago, but I've been traveling for for about 10 years. If you want, I could tell you how I started traveling.
Yeah, you left home at what age?
Well, it wasn't about leaving home. It was about moving to California to becoming a rock star with my brother. And I went out there. I brought him out to California.
Where are you from?
I'm from Orlando, Florida. But I brought my brother out there to California. And I actually had a girlfriend at the time, but so when we moved out to California, we started a really cool band. Our band's name is Karuna, which means compassion in Sanskrit, and that's my Trainhopper name these days too. It's actually a really cool name. But anyways, so I went out there with this girl named Nicole, but I dumped. We all got an apartment together, and then we started this band and all that. And then this guy, they were like our producers or something. And then he looked at me in the face and he was like, "Hey, I got this girl, and she's a dancer, and she needs somewhere to stay." And I told him, "That's fine. She can come stay at my house." But as soon as she came, I fell deeply in love with her. And then she taught me how to travel from there, and she showed me that she lives in a Volkswagen bus. And she took me all over, up and down the West Coast. And then she lost her mind. And she told me that, she literally lost her mind. And I was like, what the fuck? Like how are you gonna lose your mind like that all of a sudden? And then she sold her van to the Hare Krishna temple, and I was really confused. So.
And that was the end of the band.
Huh?
That was the end of the band?
That was the end of the band. So then we had to walk around, and that's how I learned how to be, like, on the streets and shit. That's all right.
What was your childhood like? Your parents?
I come from a lot of money. I decide to live this way. Yeah.
How old are you?
31.
31.
Yeah.
Your brother's on the streets too?
Nope. None of my family's on the streets.
Just you?
I'm the only one. And I love my family. I love my family so much, but so
What is it about that lifestyle of having some wealth that doesn't work for you?
I just can't. I just can't. I can't be happy working a job or doing nothing like that anymore. It doesn't work for me. You know, and I care. You know, like maybe. You know, my mom begs me. My brothers beg me. You'd probably beg me. You seem like an upright kind of guy. You know, but like, I can't do it no more.
You march to a different drummer.
Yeah.
Are drugs a part of your life?
No, I only drink beer, smoke cigarettes, a little bit of weed. But I don't do no heroin or nothing like that.
You've been in New Orleans for how long?
Just 3 days.
You're just train hopping. You landed.
Yeah.
You landed here.
Oh yeah. No, I was gonna tell you about the train. Oh, did I? I already told you about trains, right?
No, tell me. Maybe in the car you did.
I did in the car,
Yeah.
but not on the camera. Yeah. So, I was in there was this town in Oregon. It's called Eugene.
Mm-hmm. My daughter's
and
there.
They just legalized fentanyl there, which is pretty fucked up.
They legalized fentanyl?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they just didn't. They're not prosecuting it as harshly as they used to.
It's literally illegal.
Really? I'm not sure. My daughter's going to school there. I'll ask her about that.
You probably should.
She's not doing
'Cause that's just fucked up.
She's not doing fentanyl.
No, I didn't mean like that.
So you're in Eugene.
I'm literally in Eugene, dude, and I'm like, look, all right. I'm sitting on the street corner,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm busking,
Panhandling?
or with a guitar.
Oh, busking is playing music for money?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, spanging is just asking people with a sign, you know, like too ugly, or that's what I fly, too ugly to prostitute. That's my favorite sign. But I'm more of a busker. I prefer, but my guitar broke in Chicago. And I have to have Chicago too. But anyways, what I was trying to tell you was about Oregon. And yeah, these kids, they taught me how to hop a train, do all that and whatever. And yeah, I was out there in Oregon, and there's all these tweakers out there. Like literally, it's legal.
Did you have any goals in your life? Anything you wanted to do when you were younger?
I used to want to be a famous writer.
Rock star?
Rock star, yeah. For a long time, I actually did want to be a rock star. Artist. I've always been drawn to art.
Where do you think you inherited or learned this different path than your family?
I don't know. You know, I gotta tell you a secret. Well, it's not really a secret, but I'm the only person in my family who has curly hair. And I feel like it's kind of related. I don't really understand, but I think there's some sort of connection.
Are you misunderstood by most people in your family?
I'm like an outcast, yeah. I guess. Yeah. You might have a point there. You might have.
I don't think the curly hair has anything to do with it.
No, but I mean,
You're just wired different.
I mean, yeah. They named me Dylan. My name's Dylan. Like Bob.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the only one that's a fucking musician in the whole fuck. I know my brother's a really good drummer, actually.
Do you talk with your family still?
Yeah, I was just at my brother's house. He's the best drummer in the fucking... But he always gets off time, and it's pissing me off. Don't let him watch this interview. I'm sorry, Dustin. He does good. You do get a little off time, but... You know I love you.
What are you afraid of? What do you worry about now at this point in your life?
That's a deep question. I don't know. I don't think I'm really... I think the scariest thing right now, because I've been traveling a lot, I'm scared of waking up dead. And it's a real concern. Like waking up and someone either mugged you or robbed you or did something, and that's pretty much what I'm scared of. Yeah.
Do you have friends?
Nope. I'm a single man. I'm alone. Do you have any friends?
Yeah, I have some great friends.
I heard you on the phone. It seems like people care about you.
Where'd you like to be in 5 years? You want to be on the streets forever?
I don't know. I can't decide.
Are you happy?
So, I told you I lived in Oregon, right?
Yep.
And I used to grow pot. And I dated this girl. She lived in a school bus, and I fell in love with that kind of lifestyle. Like, she was in a school bus. She had 2 kids. One was 9 years old, and the other one was only 3 years old. And then, so like, I fell in love with her so hard, and there was this guy named Charlie, and he taught me how to grow weed, and I lived out in Oregon growing weed and doing all that, and, like, I've been through so much life experiences. I don't even know what's right anymore. Like, I don't want to, I don't want to ever go back. I don't want to ever go back to Babylon. I don't want to ever go back to just being like a normal human being. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's okay. I don't think that that's the way that we should live.
Do you think society has it wrong?
I think they do. I think it's all fucked up. And I care, like, I do. I care so much.
You might be right.
But, like, what am I gonna do? I got all these people telling me left and right that the way I'm living is wrong, and they know what's up, but I don't think they do. I'm sorry. I know I'm being emotional. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it for it to be like this.
Are you happy? In general?
Well, I'm happy when I'm on the streets.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I feel like this is why I'm getting emotional, because I'm in this house. But usually I'm pretty happy.
But you're cool with your decision to live this lifestyle?
Yeah, of course. It's the only way to live for me.
And there was nothing in your childhood to make you take this ulterior...
My dad left me when
alternative path?
Well, my dad left me when I was 3 years old, and he just died.
I'm sorry.
My dad just died. Just a couple months ago, actually, and but he left me $20,000. So now I'm rich.
Where's your 20,000?
Well, it's gonna take about a month to get to my bank account. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind.
20,000 won't last long.
No, it won't. It won't.
Do you ever get depressed or anxious or angry, anything like that?
Yeah, all that stuff. No, I'm not an angry person. I think I might get a little. You know what? You know what really bothers me is, dude, this guy just tried to choke me out at the in the at the spot where you met me over there at the park. And this guy tried to choke me out, and he was literally harming me. And I don't even have the guts. I don't have the balls to hurt him because I don't fight. I don't. I can't.
You're not a cruel person.
I'm not a mean person, and I can't believe that I couldn't even do that. I can't believe I should have. Everything in your natural instincts should tell you to punch that motherfucker in the face or do something.
Did somebody step in and do something?
Yeah, someone had to. Yeah, this guy punched him right in the face and made him all bloody, dude. Which is cool, you know? I mean...
What goes around comes around.
I guess, but, like, I should be able to, you know? It's like, it's so weird that, like, I couldn't even step up to the plate to, like, to fight this dude. Like, he's literally, like, choking me out.
Over what?
Nothing. He's just being a dick.
He's just crazy.
He's just drunk or something. And I just couldn't even fucking stand up because I can't. Because I kind of feel like I'm a pussy.
Well, you're better off being a pussy than being like that.
What, being an asshole?
Being an asshole, yeah.
I know I got big fists. Okay?
You got big hands. Yeah.
I do. And I probably fucking knock somebody out.
You could probably hurt him if you wanted
to,
but you don't want to.
But
And
I don't.
that's admirable.
I don't know where this interview is going.
What's your biggest regret?
Well, I used to date this beautiful woman. It's mostly relationships. Every single one of my relationships.
Yeah, we all have regrets on.
Not like I regret being in them.
No,
but I regret losing them.
The way you handled things.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not living a life if you don't have regrets like that.
That's my only regrets. And I'm so sorry, like, to all my girls. That'll pull your heartstrings to ask me those kind of questions. Really.
You've been in love before, at least once.
I've been in love a lot. I love you. I love everybody. You know.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, all I got is love. I think you're good people too.
That's why I'm doing this.
The only reason that you saw me on the street and you offered me.
I picked you out of that big crowd. I could have picked anybody in that group, but I picked you.
But you picked me.
Yeah.
Why'd you pick me?
I just I follow my instincts.
Yeah.
I think.
But all those kids travel way more than me.
Well, whatever. I might go back and pick somebody else up too, but
really,
you were my first pick.
Yeah, I'm glad you picked me. Thanks for seeing me. There are other kids, but like none of them are as nice as me.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them are actually kind of mean.
Yeah.
I think that's probably why you picked me, because
you
could see that I was a nice guy.
I'll go back and pick up somebody mean too.
Oh, you want a meme kid?
That doesn't stop me.
Don't
They're not kids. Those are people in their probably 40s and.
No, but we call each other.
Kids.
We call each other kids. Mm. Dirty kids.
Is part of this that you just don't want to grow up?
That's what we call each other.
So
drinking.
is part of this lifestyle being that you just don't want to grow up and pay taxes and have a job and pay rent and all that
I
stuff?
just don't think I want to subscribe to the bullshit society that they're trying to feed us. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think that's
The answer?
I don't think that's the answer, and I don't think that's what we're not supposed to live that way. That's not like the only choice
Yeah.
that you've got.
Conforming is not the way to happiness, or
No.
not the way we're
I
supposed to
think
live.
we're revolutionaries. I think the reason that like I live the way I live, and a lot of people the only people that I hang out with, I think that's why we do what we do, because we're revolutionaries.
You're free thinkers.
We're free people. And we don't need your fucking 9 to 5 bullshit.
Dylan, what would you say is the most important lesson you've learned in your life?
To be quiet and just listen. Because you could talk in your head, but until you start listening to what's actually going on, then you won't even know. I meditate, so that's what I learned. I'm a yogi, so this is the power of manifestation, law of attraction. All that shit. Yeah, but like seriously.
Tell me a little bit about train hopping. It's dangerous, right?
Just don't walk on the knuckle. Don't walk on the knuckle.
What happens if you walk on a knuckle?
It will eat your foot. It'll literally, like, if you like, so there's like where it's like a kind of like a hitch where they're connected, and if you put your foot there on the slack, so the slack is like when the train starts to go, it does this weird thing. It's like, and it's fucking intense. But if you have your foot on that knuckle, when the slack goes, it will eat your foot. And I've met a lot of kids that have lost their whole foot from that kind of shit. But no, that's not the most dangerous part. The most dangerous part about train riding is probably I did meet this one guy. I met this one guy in where was I? I was in Green River. I was in Green River to hop out, and I met this guy. He was older. He was probably like in his 50s. He was like, I jumped off the freight train backwards. So if you are gonna hop off the freight train, and you want to get off while it's moving, run in the same direction that it's going. Do not just hop off. So if it's going this way, right, here's the train. If it's going this way, you step off the ladder and you just run as fast as you can in the same direction that it's moving. But my friend told me that he had gotten off the other way and he busted his whole face and he got retarded. That's kind of scary. I don't mind that.
Is there anything you miss about living a normal life?
I miss watching movies and having girlfriends. It's hard to do that kind of stuff nowadays. Yeah.
Do you think you'll ever go back?
I was thinking about it because when I just got incarcerated in Alabama, it really made me think about shit, and I don't think I can though. Like I was telling you about that revolutionary shit. I don't think that my soul will ever agree with subscribing to shit anymore
This is in your blood.
because I care. You know, like, I don't know if you ever heard of Jesus complex.
Tell me about that.
So you know who Jesus Christ is, right? Right, like the Bible and all that stuff, right? Why do you think he thought he was one man who thought he was the Son of God? Aren't we all? I think we are. And I think we should all live that way. And I think that people that decide that they're just going to succumb to the bullshit of some sort of like, what, democracy or some sort of like, I don't know, but like, hey, I think that we should all live as Jesus did, or as Krishna did, or as Buddha did. I don't know. Just be the best version of yourself that you could ever be. Whether that be religious or political or, I don't know, man. Just do whatever it takes, man. Just be yourself. And never settle for less. And never take shit from nobody. I heard someone tell me one time, they said, I'm sorry. And I told them, I said, don't be sorry. Be serious as fuck and don't take shit from nobody. And that's all I can say. That's all I can say.
All right, Dylan. Thank you very much.